Strategic right now, Capricorn. Either you're plotting on something, you're planning something, you're saying, okay, well, let me map something out. Because it's like you project something to happen. It's like, okay, well, I'm about to do this in order to kind of safeguard myself. You're planning something. You're being strategic at the moment. What's going on with Capricorn? You're trying to stabilize. You're trying to get some type of structure for you and your kids, and or just your legacy. There also could be when it comes to your structure, there's some type of like creativity. So you kind of invite yourself to color outside of the lines when it comes to your structure and or how you get things to go in your favor. There was some type of message, and this kind of destructed something about you. You feel like you either had to defend yourself and or you just broke down. You may get a double message. Somebody may send you a message that they meant to send someone else, and that may shake things up completely. You're going to realize how strategic someone is and or what they've been planning this entire time. Somebody also could have invited you to be kind of the center of attention. They wanted you to feel attacked, right? So it's like, oh, well, yeah, let's go hang out as family, or let's go do something. And then when you get there, when you're like, okay, well, I'm just planning for some type of trip. I'm just planning to go hang out with whatever and just do something creative. They sit you down and it's like, okay, well, we want to talk about this and the third. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, this is an ambush, or it's like, what they used to call those things when they try to talk you out of something. Usually they use it if it's like people are like has some type of Stockholm syndrome, or they're on some type of, they're trying to damn, what's the word? It's not called it's like when everybody's sitting you in a room, they're like, oh, well, let me tell you why I feel like you shouldn't do this. Let me tell you why we feel like, let me tell you why. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Somebody was trying to catch you off guard. Yeah. It was going to be multiple people that arrived. And just so that way you could be confused and feel some type of burden on yourself. But it seems like you know how to communicate. You know how to read in between the lines when it comes to when people are saying things and when they're not. You have some type of profession. There also could be some type of burden when it comes to a relationship. Maybe somebody feels like you offered something to shake up in their life because they were being strategic when it comes to their marriage or their relationship. And they're trying to stabilize. So if they can get you to decide that what you're doing or saying is chaos, then they can go back into their relationship and or, continue with whatever it is that they were trying to hide. I feel like that has nothing to do with you, unfortunately. But somebody was trying to catch you off guard for whatever reason. Alright, what else for Capricorn? Secondary message. You could be trying to pay attention to detail and or just focus. Again, you're being very strategic. There's something that you're like, see how they're measuring? You could either be measuring something and or just like, okay, I need to figure out how much this is or how much this is going to cost or whatever the case may be. You're making some type of plans. You're being detail oriented about it because it's like you're in your head, but at the same time, the way to get out of it is just to get things done and or to make sure that you feel safe. Like you feel some type of safeguard. You do. Plan for someone who didn't have any knowledge about something to be karmic and or just unsatisfied with it. It's like somebody they don't like something that you do and or they don't understand it, and so they feel like it's toxic, it's bad. What is this? This could be someone in your family. This could also be an air sign. They're unhappy, an air sign friend or somebody from your past that you walked away from. They don't like your restart. They don't like how peaceful and calm you are. Yeah. Maybe at some point they desire to be this confident or they desire to be the center of attention. They wanted to be the friend that outshone everybody. And now they feel like you have some type of knowledge of the burden, or you have some type of knowledge of what they were trying to stabilize behind the scenes when it comes to a person that they were dealing with, which could have been a Virgo, and how they were slowly trying to, get into a relationship or develop something with this person. Yeah, you had some type of clarity all along, and so it didn't heartbreak you. You actually recovered from this. And so now they're stuck feeling like, okay, well, I was manipulated, or I was the person that's the victim, and I need to come and tell you about how I want to change my life. And it's like, you have no desire for this. It's like, yeah, okay, cool. You can come in and try to say something now, but I already put a pause on this friendship. Okay, so any kind of desire for communication, you can stop it as you speak. You know, you don't really care. So it's like, okay, well, watch your lies. It's like, watch whatever you gotta say, but now they feel guilty. Alright, what else we got for Capricorn? We'll get into your money soon. I know you want to ask about that. You may be tired. You may be trying to push through. You may feel like you've been through a lot. And it's like, oh my goodness, I done been through a lot. I was trying to show you or trying to show other people about something, but it just led to some type of tension or conflict. Which is crazy, because at the same time, if this is coming, you're happy. It's like, well, why are you trying to conflict me or fight with me now that I have some type of milestone, or now that something is actually working out for me? Why is that bothering you so much? Just could be related to your work, or just something that you're really experiencing. You're happy with how you mastered something or accomplished something, but this clashes someone else's ego and they feel unloved. And so now it's kind of like, okay, well, I want to come towards you confidently and tell you about how I feel about something that you're doing. And you like, you know what, I don't really want to be stuck. I don't want to be overwhelmed. So I'm going to take this opportunity that we have, you know, because I do feel like you're cold and irrational and ruthless. And I'm just going to get out of my head. I'm going to change the way that you say things. Like, okay, whatever you're saying or doing is ineffective. It's not going to work. So it's just like, it is what it is. You're letting bygones be bygones for someone else as well. Alright, what else we got for Capricorn? Let's keep going. Alright, so you could have some type of attachment or fixation, or this is another Capricorn around you who's attached and fixated on you, but you're going away from this person because you know that this is a disaster waiting for to happen. So it's like, okay, well, there's somebody that's like really trying to get your attention, really trying to get you to have sex with them, or really trying to get you to do something with them, but you're like, no, because I know that you burned it, or I know that there's something that's going to shake up shit for me when it comes to my home, my celebration, or whatever I'm doing. So you're trying to stay away from this person. They can't shake you up, or they can't shake up something for you. And so now they're in their head. Maybe somehow they know that you're about to have a new start when it comes to your relationship, your marriage, and or some type of celebration. That you're about to meet someone who's stable. This could be an earth sign. Or they feel like because you're stable, you're going to have the opportunity to kind of go for who or whatever you want to. And you also have clarity on who brings you conflict. So it's like a double whammy for them. It's like, damn, if you really don't pick me, you really are going to pick somebody who has some type of status and or value to themselves, not even just to what they do. It's also clear to you that somebody should be apologizing to you, and they're conflicted by that. This could be a mother figure. Yeah, because secretly they act like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You got some type of good news, that you're building some type of relationship. You have some type of new start, that you're able to rest. They act like they give you love. But when they're around other people in your family that maybe you're not as close to, it's like they don't understand your challenge and or what you're trying to accomplish. They're playing both sides of the fence. Okay, outcome for this. Something is going to be delayed. Communication may stop and or decrease between y'all, because you may feel like somebody is just too obsessive. You're going to create a boundary. You're going to start to move forward. You could be talking to a judge about something. You could be trying to communicate with the courts about something, or how something to move, or how you can heal something, so you can go through some type of change and get what you want. Outcome for this. I think you're going to trust it. It is going to be practical for you. You are. It's not going to be as much of a challenge as you're thinking. So allow this opportunity to grow. Whatever this is that you're like, okay, well, I want to go to the court and see if I can do this. I want to go to it'll go in your favor. All right, let's keep going. You can be sad right now. You're disappointed. There was some type of community support or friendship that you feel like, a relationship that you thought that would be able to stand the test of time, that would grow. Yeah. And so it's like, okay, well, I have to use this energy and be confident that, you know, wherever I go next, it's not going to be as challenging, or whoever comes towards me that's supposed to be in my circle or who's supposed to be in my life, they'll be there. So you're going to continue to move forward. You also could be disappointed in some type of pregnancy. If this is not you, this could be a pregnancy news of a fire sign. Maybe this person is going through some type of challenge right now, or maybe you're getting pregnant by a fire sign. And this is not another fire sign woman. Somebody's definitely pregnant. 2 scenarios. 3. You're somebody and you're disappointed in someone else. Like your ex got someone pregnant. They honestly could have got 2 people pregnant. They could have got a fire sign pregnant, but that was a challenge and it didn't go where it was supposed to go. And then they got an earth sign pregnant. Earth sign may currently be pregnant. And they're trying to stabilize with this person. Because they feel like, okay, well, maybe we can be a match. But at the same time, the person that they got pregnant is in between another couple. Is this some poly shit? Okay, so maybe you're the... Okay, got it. You were in a couple with somebody who actually was supposed to be your match. You were disappointed in how things was going with this person. There was an earth sign that came in the middle of your relationship. They got into the middle. They tried to heal with your person or heal them through some type of challenge that they felt like they were going through with you. Okay, well, this person is still dibbling dabbling when you decide to walk away from whoever was your match. Okay, they got them pregnant now and they're going through some type of challenge. Yeah, but at the same time, they're determined to get through it because they feel like they put themselves in this situation. Yeah, they're dedicated. They know that this friendship or this like, okay, well, we're both baby moms or we're both, it's gonna take a lot of work. But they feel like, okay, well, how can we all be satisfied from the situation without it being some type of competition? They don't want to fight with you. But they feel like this person that they had to chop with, especially if it was an earth sign or a Virgo masculine in the middle, they feel like this person is imbalanced. They don't know how to make decisions. That this person has some type of fear and anxiety that they hold it on to. Yeah, it's like they give hope and reconciliation to harmony and love or whatever the case may be. But when it's time to put action, you know, to the ground or whatever, all thing they do is instigate love and then they walk away from it. They step back. You also may fear someone instigating some type of relationship. So you may be quiet when it comes to love. So it's like you want love, you want to be stable, but you're scared of somebody actually like, okay, well, let's go on a date. And you're like, I don't really trust your authority. Or I don't really trust how you feel, even though it could be your person. So get yourself together when it comes to love. Let's talk about love real quick. Singles, Capricorn. Okay, so you're still holding on to someone that did you wrong. Okay, somebody that was guilty. Maybe a lot of people from your past, and now you're unsure of like love going forward, or you're confused. You need to build some type of deep trust when it comes to allowing people to love on you, having fun. Okay, even if you gotta do so quietly, secretly. Capricorn relationships. It's like I don't even feel like it anymore. You may be keeping things up and for appearances. You don't feel like doing something. You're hiding some type of lies. Maybe y'all still have some type of sex life, but it's like, oh, you don't really want to get dressed up for this person anymore. Yeah, something that triggered you. If you went into a relationship very quickly after leaving another one, you could be triggered by your last person, and you could be drinking or doing whatever you have to do to kind of like, okay, get over it. They could be celebrating something and you're not invited, or you can't see something. Yeah, you can't. Her eyes are closed. You can't see something. Alright, married Capricorns. Somebody could be being childish at the moment. So it's like, okay, well, I don't even want to talk about the future. I don't even want to deal with something. My condolences if you're grieving at this point. So allow you guys both to go through some type of emotions and or your dark side. You can pull at each other's heartstrings in order to pick up things and get things back together. It's not all bad. Okay. Alright, Capricorn. You could be dealing with an air sign. We'll figure out what's going on with them in a second. You also could be dealing with the earth sign. Okay. There's some negotiations that's coming. Somebody wants to work things out with you so that way they're not exposed or they're not judged. They want to express some type of feelings and or to see if you can hear them out, essentially. There was some risks that they took around last winter. And now they're juggling. I told you this person feels like they're going to be humiliated, or they're going to feel like like they should feel humiliated because they was holding on to something they couldn't let go. All right, what's going on when it comes to this air sign? Capricorn in this air sign. You see somebody as childish, they look, make you sick. You see them as a menace. It's like, you know what? I'm not even. You're not entertained at all. You also made me feel like somebody's trying to get you sick and or trapped in a situation to where you have a child. Maybe you're already pregnant by this person. And it's kind of like, oh my goodness, what do we do? Because of something's going on with their home, or they're not as stable as they should be. If this is somebody you have not yet slept with and you feel like they got something going on, you need to look them up online. There's something about themselves that they're hiding and it's giving danger. Okay? You gonna dispose of them quick at the point that you realize whatever they got going on, or with their history, or whatever the case may be. It's like somebody's like a PEDO kind of thing, and you like, oh, absolutely not. Okay, what's going on with earth signs? We're dealing with another earth sign. This person could be trying to gaslight you at the moment, and or you're just around them at nighttime. Maybe you feel like they're secretive, or there's something going on and you got to keep your eye out on them as well, especially regarding money and or some type of stability. This person can't sleep. They may be drinking more than often, or you know that they drink a lot more than they should. There's some type of receipt or paperwork or paper trail that's going to lead straight towards them, and or that got them caught up. Okay? Somebody didn't follow directions like they should have. Yeah, I'm telling you, some type of paperwork. Somebody didn't follow what they should have. And now they feel like they're in the middle of like a rock and a hard place. Again, they could be a smoker and or a drinker, and you're going to see an increase as more they get stressed. Okay. Final messages for Capricorn. You need some rest, but your mind is racing. Okay, maybe this is regarding your finances. You feel like your finances are not as stable as they need to be, but there's going to be something that comes in and make you happy. You're not going to have to surrender something. You're not actually going to have to be very cautious for long. Okay, so hold tight. The frustrations you feel are not as major as you think that they are. Okay, you may just feel a little bit off balance just because of the things that's going on around you. You may be putting somebody on a time clock. So I'm hearing this song. I think it's called, his name is Avant, 4 minutes. So somebody call you, is like, yeah, I'm busy right now. What's up? Like, let's get to the point. I ain't got but a few minutes to talk anyway, or you don't really want to talk, so you cutting them really short, or something like that could be going on. What's going on with Capricorn? I was going to say the next 20 days could be important for whatever reason. Okay. Somebody taught you how to spot BS quickly, so take it for what it is and trust yourself. You're interested in someone, but you're not going to play some type of game. You could have some type of body aches or pain, or you could just be going through your cycle, or just something's going on with your body, okay? Somebody has bad intentions. Let's see who this is. Who has bad intentions for a Capricorn? This could be an Aquarius, someone with the initial N, first, middle, or last. This could be another Capricorn, female or male. This could be a Virgo, someone with the initial D, a Scorpio, someone with the initial X, V, or F. Okay, they do have bad intentions. Somebody wants you to stoop down to their level. There's some type of private messages about you, a boss, a supervisor, or something that you're doing. All right, you need to stop spending money today. You could be unfriending people like on social media, and or just keeping yourself quiet. Somebody's going to want to trick on you, or there's going to be some type of message about that. Okay, is this why you brought me here? So it's like you're going to be concerned. I told you somebody's going to kind of like catch you off guard. They were trying to, like, that was the plan. It was like, well, let's just say we're all going to go on vacation. And then they're going to sit you down and be like, you in the hot seat for some type of bullshit. All right, so but I feel like you smell bad. You're able to you're able to outsmart people, or you're able to spot BS quickly. All right, something is not changing, so don't force it. You could be still there for a reason, and or dealing with someone for a reason. Embrace this pause, embrace this break, okay? Someone could be proximity parenting. Either this is you and your other child, and meaning your other child. Somebody could have another child, but this is you and your co-parent, and it's like they're only being a parent by just being around you. Or you could feel like your parents are only around you, and that makes them feel like they're being a parent just because they can say, oh, hello. something like that. Okay, so this is going slowly for a reason, so make sure you embrace this pause, embrace this break. You need to repair things as they break, not before. So don't be overthinking and getting yourself too much in your head. Your intuition is telling you what they're doing, so trust it. Okay, you can have some type of tension, headaches. You also may need some type of massage or just some type of comfort to your body. Okay, there is some type of work that needs to be done before you go viral or you're about to go viral. Make sure you're not putting up with bad clients. All right, your policy is your policy is, your process is what your process is. There's a party coming up, you should go. All right, something that's going to happen is going to be undeniable at this point in time, especially if you're going viral. There's a man around you. Okay, they could be teaching a child about other people, or you're going to be telling this man about how you teach other people, or how something like that. Okay, let's see, the next 20 days, Capricorn. All right, you may be in your head, you may feel isolated. Okay, but know that this is going to spark some type of energy, or keep having some type of energy while you're in your head. Keep going on with your system. Keep going on with your tradition. Keep going on with your faith. Okay? You may desire some type of commitment, and somebody may come towards you. And you may think that it's positive. It's like, okay, I manifested this. This could be successful. But make sure this person is actually reliable before you get started. Because if not, you may end up in some type of burden. Okay? Let somebody show you more than just tell you.